as you guys may have noticed, I have recently stopped posting Minecraft content. Well, I say recently, but it's been a few months now since I've last posted a full-on Minecraft video. And I thought I should talk about that because Minecraft is kind of the main part of my channel and what brought it here today. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, first question I'm going to answer is, have I quit Minecraft? And that's an easy one. No, I have not quit Minecraft. I still play the game. Not as much as I used to still, but I do still play the game. Now, I did make a video with the gaming mice, and in that, I did play a little bit of Minecraft to show off the mice, but that was kind of a thing where I've always done gaming mice style videos on my channel. And always with those videos, I would be playing Minecraft. So that's why I kind of brought that back. But now I think I've just reached a point where I'm kind of lost on what to do. So to actually start this out, I think we need to go back pretty far. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the lore and all the build up to this. I just want to quickly state how I got back into Minecraft. I originally started back in like 2011, 2012, especially when the Xbox 360 edition came out. I was really into that. And then the game kind of died out around 2016, and that's obviously when I started playing Siege. And it became popular again back in 2018 when PewDiePie played, and then it really blew up when Dream started playing in 2020, and that's when I got back into the game. So what actually got me back into the game was the community around it. It seemed like Minecraft was starting to build a community more around like fun, different games you can play in the game instead of just normal survival or playing on a Minecraft server. You know, that's what originally was so great about Minecraft YouTube, was a lot of times it would just be friends playing on adventure maps or doing their own little mini games instead of just the regular survival, you know, the regular playing on a server. And I felt like that's just the direction it was heading towards for a few years. But now we came back to just what felt like a much stronger community. And so I started playing in stuff like Minecraft group posts, and I started playing in Minecraft events. And that just combinated into this big thing on my channel. I mean, one of my more popular videos on my channel is the MCC parkour recreation, which I had built because of MCC being such a popular thing. Anyways, why did I slowly stop playing? So I'll get to the first reason, because the one that I really don't want to talk about too much, because it's very simple. Unfortunately, Minecraft does not pay, although I wish it did, and you know, it sort of does for some people, but you know, I had to get a job, obviously, and unfortunately with my job, my primary working days are Saturdays and Sundays, so I was unable to continue participating in events. One of them being BCC, which was a big part in my return to Minecraft, a big part of why I still enjoy this game today. It reminded me of just why I love this game so much, and so it is pretty unfortunate to say that I had to sacrifice that. That in combination with another thing that has been going on in the community, which is kind of the slow drop in it. So we have actually seen this before, you know, in 2016, I mentioned that. And then we also seen it around 2019, you know, after PewDiePie started playing, it was good, but it didn't seem to get the attention it deserved, because I think Fortnite was really popular at the time, and that's why, you know, that wasn't really blowing up any. And so it really seems like that's where we're heading towards right now. Servers, I really don't know any of the YouTubers anymore on any of the servers. Hive is the most popular for them, but I know Evident doesn't do it anymore, and I know Ignacio Blades doesn't do it either. So I really couldn't tell you who is the Minecraft YouTuber on these servers anymore. And it makes sense, you know, you have to realize that there's so much you can do on these Minecraft servers. There's so many games of Sky Wars and Bed Wars that you can play before you lose your mind. But I think that's really where it began, was the fall of Minecraft YouTubers, people started to follow them, and they also started to quit playing the game. And so that kind of just went into this chain reaction of people kind of pulling out of Minecraft because of just the lack of community there. Servers were kind of dying out, but Minecraft events were still booming, right? I wish I could say yeah, but unfortunately, Minecraft's events were heading the same direction. I feel like we're getting to an era of all the OGs who were here in 2020 up until now have kind of stopped playing the game. And the problem with that is you always need to cycle in new people. Obviously, people are not going to play Minecraft forever. Maybe I might, who knows. But obviously, it's gonna, people are gonna quit and people are gonna leave, and you just need to cycle in new people to fill those gaps. The problem is if you can't find people to fill in those gaps, you're just losing people at that point. And I feel like that's how Minecraft events were going, because with the lack of popularity in Minecraft, well, it's still a really popular game, but with its downfall, there's less people to cycle into these events to replace the OGs. I think that's another reason that some of these events started canceling. Like BCC, for example, I feel like there was a lot there. There was a lot of potential, and I'm hoping one day I would be able to revive it and bring it back, but unfortunately, I don't see that coming anytime soon. I just feel like it was one of those things where a lot of the OGs had left because, they were moving on to different things and they were trying to cycle in more players, but not as many people were joining, and I felt like progression just started to slow down, and that's ultimately what led to it. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm sure the Java scene is going crazy right now because the Java scene is always moving. They're always bringing this new idea, these new things, but currently on Bedrock, we're just not really seeing any new events or anything new happening. The biggest problem with Bedrock Edition is the fact that we don't have content creators. So I guess this leads me into my next point, because although there is a lack of community and events, I think there's one thing that is really killing Bedrock, and that is bugs. Bedrock has been getting shit on for its absolutely buggy gameplay, and I can't even defend it anymore. I used to defend Bedrock because I actually did think it was kind of superior in a lot of its gameplay. It was a lot smoother, it didn't lag my game as much, and now that's kind of all changed. The game is a lot more laggy than it used to be. I'm having troubles with even getting my RTX to work, and that's not why the game is laggy, by the way. Even without RTX, I have to drop my render distance to like 12, I have to do simple graphics, I have to turn off all these other things to just run like 100 FPS. I have a 3070 in this computer. Why would it not be able to run Minecraft? I don't understand that. And there's other bugs, like there's this setting bug where when I open my game, sometimes the settings will just be completely reset. And so I have to redo them all, which sucks because I don't want to just redo my settings every time I enter a game I play. That's annoying, and unfortunately that's been happening a lot recently. I know there's a lot more bugs on servers now, and I know there's many more bugs that people have been discussing. It seems like Mojang has done nothing about it. The game is a buggy mess right now, and that's unfortunate because I used to give it praise for being better than Java Edition. So that is the combination of things right there that have pretty much been the reason I have stopped playing Minecraft. The absolutely buggy gameplay, the lack of events and community, and of course, my job has rendered me from playing 20 hours a day. So, what's my conclusion in all of this? Well, if the pattern continues like it has been over the years, I do not think this is the end for Minecraft. Minecraft has fallen off for a couple of years each time it went back into its peak. So I'm sure in the next year or two from now, Minecraft will get another big spike in popularity, and I will be there for it. And of course, just to let you guys know, I've been playing Expedition 33, which I said I would play if it won Game of the Year, and indeed it did. I will be talking about that on this channel. I have been playing Overwatch and Rocket League as some other competitive games, and Rainbow Six Siege. So this is kind of where my, mind is at right now. I think all these other games, less bugs, there's a lot more content and there's a lot more community around them. Again, it's not to say that I hate Minecraft or I don't want to play it, but there's nothing that's really given me the ick to play it. I have been working on playing a little bit more survival because I felt like if I got back into that, it would bring me back into the Minecraft spirit, because survival is always something classic and chill you could do. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk about, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later.